out of school, and now we've got the trees kind of blocking, but this is certainly a busy area as this car comes flying through that intersection.
Breaking my back just to know your name.
Yeah, now we're southbound on Glendale Boulevard. I was definitely pretty
nervous
when he took the southbound too, because it ends here on the Glendale
Bring
Boulevard.
back now, bring it back now. All right.
Very, very close calls at 70 miles an hour. Would have almost certainly injured a innocent person or worse. Near T-bone collisions there. I do have to mention we're kind of trending towards downtown LA, and we know what that can
You know what that brings,
so
baby.
LAPD wants to get
the chase is going to die, baby.
Really need to get some units behind
you got to move. You got to shake it.
3 units in that pursuit, but they just were never able to get in place.
Oh, whoa. Where we going?
It
whoa.
Like CHP wasn't terribly interested in this. They're not as likely to engage now that we're on surface streets, even though we are closer to the central division that Mike was talking about. Okay, well now.
That's
ridiculous.
What you did that?
Yeah, it really.
You idiot!
Okay, well, you got some units there. Everyone's scattered.
Run, motherfucker! Oh, he fell. He busted his ass. He ate the dirt. He ate the dirt. Run, go there.
Okay,
I've never heard of this fucker before.
Everybody's scattered. They got one thrown out there on the ground. Of course, this building gets in the way. We'll see if we can get back.
That guy ate the dirt.
Yeah, I think.
Hey.
Here we got.
That's
something else.
Oh, running.
Yeah. Okay. So we know at least one of the three is being taken into custody. We saw them proned out. Of course, they just keep running behind.
Mi madre.
Right here. They might have 2, but as my pilot Chris does his best to continue to try to get around this building here at Palo Alto and in Glendale and the Westlake area here. Hopefully, they're going to have this suspect on the ground. As we come back around, let's take a look very quickly at the other suspect. There were 3 people there in the vehicle, so they got that one. But the one who dropped the bag,
like he wasn't paying attention. And then he was on his phone or something.
We don't know. Yeah. So
what was he thinking? What was he doing? Was he high?
This guy, it sounds like. Yeah.
And that's why I don't do chases anymore, pimps.
The units in.
Unless we're live already.
This person has got some legs. It's really crazy here. Just give me a minute to see if we can find where the suspect
breaking my back.
What was the point of sideswiping that car?
I don't think it was intentional. I think
he wasn't paying attention.
They were trying to figure out a way and hit the car on accident, and then we saw that there were in fact 3 people in that vehicle, all running. Again, these were all reportedly burglary suspects that started out in the Porter Ranch area. They were captured on one of those security cameras on the porch, and that is how this all got started. But we didn't see any of these ground units close by until, of course, this little accident, and then we saw quite a few of them.
That's right, from Porter Ranch all the way to Westlake, and right now, we didn't think that units were so close behind, but as we can see here, quite a bit of units were there on scene, capturing at least 2 out of the 3, right, Mike?
Yeah, 2 out of 3, and they're still looking for that other one, and these units are starting to set up a perimeter, and Dez's camera's giving us a light show here, but what we're listening to here is you've got Rampart units, that's the patrol car right there, and Devonshire units, the ones that were up in the valley, they chased it, they were with it all the way through down here. So there's still some of those guys over here. That's the ones with the 17 on the top of the cop car.
Oh,
right there.
That guy busted his ass, man.
While we were not able to directly see those units right behind it, they obviously were there, and they were able to kind of converge pretty quickly on this area to be able to take these guys into custody. And, you know, I'm just kind of looking at the playback really quickly. It was so weird. I mean, he tried to make the turn to get onto that street and then just right into the driver's side of that red car.
Was that an on-ramp, Mike?
It was, yeah, it looks like it was headed towards an on-ramp. Yeah, it looks like it was headed towards the 101.
Okay.
On the South 101.
Yeah,
southbound 101.
Yeah, that was on the southbound 101. I almost thought that they were going to try to, you know, ram that vehicle and then take it or something like that. But and it even seemed like they could have continued, but they panicked and got out. And that suspect with the bag, I'm not.
Look at these guys searching down there. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I jumped on XML Clips because, you know, like I've been saying for almost a year and even more, chases are just kind of dead. I mean, there was one interesting one the other day we were live. I think it was Texas. And then there was another one that was kind of interesting. But for the most part, chases are dead. And so I have one notification on the main channel right now currently. And I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm using it for the chase. And look, it's already like done, trash, you know. But I jumped on here. Remember, I have XML Clips. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips page because, you know, I'll jump on and use it. It doesn't matter over here. I'll use whatever notifications. And I think I had notifications here. But chases are not a thing anymore. They're a thing of the past. You know, it's just not the same. It'll never be the same. If you were there in the time, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't, it's too late. It'll never be the same again. I'm old. Mexico, I've been seeing stuff. I've been collecting stuff on and off, honestly. Nothing major though. There's like nothing crazy. The OnlyFans girl apparently is not this guy's girl, the cartel's girl. She made a video crying. She was crying. No, please. I think they said that it was her and the cartel dude, but it wasn't. And now her boyfriend's catching heat and stuff. I don't know. Breaking: Mexico sends 103 troops to Puerto Vallarta. They deployed 103 infantrymen on the Navy vessel right now. And Puerto Vallarta says troops are on foot. I'll keep an eye out. We'll keep a look. Keep an eye out. Yeah, chases are dead, man. Yo, I posted this really crazy story. If you have Facebook, when you have a chance, check it out. I'll pin it in the chat. This crazy story. It's really sad too. 911 was released today. 911 audio was released, so I put together the 911 audio, some body cam surveillance video from the cameras, and gave a little bit of commentary. Short but quick, but like crazy story. So if you have Facebook, support me on there. I'd appreciate it. And I was just chilling. I was taking care of a couple. Actually, it was the first time, like a little bit ago, that I stood away from the computer. Besides picking up my daughter and stuff this morning, they caught the guys. I had stood away from the computer. I'm warming up a salmon my mother bought me on Sunday. I'm warming up a salmon and some vegetables. Maddie had some salmon too earlier, so I'm gonna have some salmon and vegetables now. And I was gonna make myself a coffee. I was gonna put some vegan protein. That's right, vegan protein in that shit too. Well, maybe I'll leave it for tonight. I don't know, but I'm gonna have some vegan protein. I'm gonna clean up, do some things around the house I've been wanting to do, and just chill. State of the Union's been all day, hasn't it? Trump has already been addressing the thing like 10 hours already. That motherfucker could talk.
There.
State of the Union. State of the Union's been on the entire day, girl. The whole day. I don't know if they're just repeating. There's no way this guy's been talking for 20 hours. Look at this shit. It's Trump. There's no way Trump's been talking all this time, right? Or they're playing some old shit maybe. Waiting for the 9 p.m. countdown. This shit's been on repeat all day. 16,000 people just watching the same shit all day long. I don't know if this is really him talking because it says text poll for a White House survey. Join us for the State of the Union at 9 p.m. Eastern. I wonder if they've just been playing like the old one or something. Oh yeah, they're playing clips. Nah, man, you think I'm gonna sit here watching reruns all day? Hell nah. It's tonight. I don't know if I'll come on though for that. We'll see. I don't know that I'll jump on for that, honestly. I mean, if Trump says some interesting stuff, maybe I'll post some clips. Man, Trump can talk. Maybe I'll put it on the TV or something. Have a cup of tea or something like that after. I don't know. All over the place. They're showing reruns. Okay. Reruns. They put no trespassing signs all around Nancy Guthrie's home, guys. Isn't that crazy? No trespassing signs. Nobody is allowed to pass. Nobody. Thank you for the text. A lot of people text me. A lot of people hit me up. A lot of people tag me, DM me. Mm-hmm. No. I'll post a clip on X and let people know I have a clips page too. He's arrested. They're all caught. No. All right, guys. I guess that's it. These people are arrested. I'll post a little clip on X so people will know, because people don't know I'm over here. All right. But I'll catch you guys later. Be safe. Bloop, 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 bloop. Adios. Chasers are